I guess when the government starts writing laws that let them read your mail and track your crypto, and they do it the same week they lock the doors to the committee rooms, you have to ask if they're serving the public or just surveilling them. Hey Canada, it's Earl. The Liberals are officially using their new Carney majority to push through some of the most invasive legislation we've seen in decades. They've got the votes now, and they aren't wasting any time. Here is the breakdown of what's hitting the floor this week and exactly why the opposition is sounding the alarm. The Spring Economic Update tucked in a major change to the Canada Post Corporation Act. It gives law enforcement the power to search and seize mail. Andrew Scheer and the Conservatives are calling this a direct assault on the privacy of Canadians. For 100 years, your mail was your business. The opposition is warning that once the government has a legal key to your mailbox, border security will quickly turn into domestic surveillance. They're asking, if you can't trust the post office with your private letters, who can you trust? Next, we have Finance Minister Champagne. He is moving fast on a new National Financial Crimes Agency and a ban on unregulated crypto ATMs. They are making it a criminal offense to run a crypto ATM without their specific blessing. Critics like the CPC's finance team are calling this financial debanking by another name. They argue the government isn't just targeting criminals. They're targeting anyone who wants to move money outside the big banks. The opposition is warning that this agency is the foundation for a central bank digital currency where the government can flip a switch and freeze your access to your own wealth. Next up, Bill C-25, the Strong and Free Elections Act. They're resuming debate on this one today, and it's a doozy. It targets long ballots and deepfakes. This bill limits how many candidates can be on a ballot and bans realistic deepfakes of politicians. The Bloc Québécois and the Conservatives are smelling a rat. They argue that by limiting who can run and how deepfakes are defined, the Liberals are essentially giving themselves the power to decide what is legitimate political satire and what is disinformation. The opposition's fear? This bill will be used to silence critics and meme makers right before the next election. And they are pushing through Bill C-11, the Military Justice Overhaul. This one changes how the Canadian Armed Forces handles internal crimes, especially sexual offenses. This bill moves these cases to civilian courts and changes the oversight model. Now, the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police and several opposition MPs are warning this is a recipe for disaster. They argue it removes the concurrent jurisdiction that allowed military police to act quickly. From the opposition's perspective, this is a virtue signaling bill that actually makes the system slower and denies victims the right to choose how their cases are handled, all while giving the government more political control over the military. We can't forget the motion number 9, otherwise known as stacking the deck. This was the first order of business on Monday. It's the committee power grab. They jumped on this immediately. This bill is changing the rules so Liberals have 7 seats on every committee, the Conservatives only 4, and the Bloc 1. This is the one that has Andrew Scheer the most fired up. He says the Liberals are stacking the deck to kill oversight. Usually, the Ethics and Public Accounts Committees are where the opposition digs into things like the $300 million prescribed e-waste. With this change, the Liberals can outvote any investigation. As Scheer put it, the first thing they did with their majority was make life easier for themselves, not you. Guys, the opposition is fighting a losing battle in the House because the Liberals have the numbers, but they're trying to wake you up to the reality. Your mail, your money, and your military are all being redesigned behind closed doors. They don't want a debate. They want a clear runway to do whatever they want. Thanks for watching. Stay awake.